Hello, this is Hana Farid from hijab.com and I'm here with Ruba Zai from Hijab Hills. Hello.
Hi everybody. Hi.
Tell us a bit about yourself and your family and your major and your background.
Alright, so I'm Ruba Zai to be exact. I'm 22 years old. I am a student, but I'm also a full-time blogger. So I'm doing both. And I major in communication science. So it kind of fits, the blogger team. I have two younger sisters. I have two very loving parents. I live in the Netherlands, and that's about it. Oh. And I love to swim.
Oh, okay. Tell us a bit about Muslim community in Netherlands.
Well, the Muslim community, it's a growing community, but it's still a very small community. There's not many of us out there in the Netherlands. Compared to I think there's about 17 million people living in the Netherlands, which is nothing compared to Jakarta. But there is approximately, I'd say 1 million Muslims. And although it looks like a big number, it's still, the community still feels very small because there's obviously also different cultures. And some Muslims, you can't really tell whether they're Muslim or not because if they're not covered, you can't really instantly tell. So it's a small community.
So yeah, having 300 subscribers on YouTube and 700,000 followers on Instagram, have you ever get pressure on that? Like negative comments and everything, how do you handle that?
Yeah, well, I think to begin with, when I started blogging, I never really started blogging because I wanted to be a blogger. I more did it because it was kind of something that I wanted to share. I wanted to share how Muslim girls living in the Netherlands dress themselves up, and I feel like people always think it's always this black burqa or whatever, and that everybody is dressed up like that, whereas I feel like it's not. It's the complete opposite. Everybody's very trendy and just following the styles, and definitely there's a pressure now building up, and I feel like it's because people at one point see you as somebody that they look up to, so it's very hard to still feel like, oh, it's just a hobby, it's nothing, because it's definitely more than that, and there's definitely more people that have something to say, because the bigger you grow, the more people think that you're not human anymore. They think oh, you're just numbers. So it's okay if I post that, oh, she's not a good Muslim, she's doing her own thing, she's ugly, she doesn't know how to dress up, she dresses up like a grandma.
So you often get that kind of comment?
Yeah, I often get I wouldn't say majority of the comments are negative, definitely not, but there is always somebody. There's always this rotten apple.
Have you ever cried about that?
In
oh
the
my
beginning.
God, I got that comment.
Well, I have to say, I don't really cry about it, but I do have some times where I read a comment that really gets me personally, because it's dedicated towards me being, a Muslim, whereas I feel like nobody can judge me because of that, because it's between me and Allah. But I feel like I do sometimes get very moody because it ruins my day, especially if it's in the morning, and then my husband will be like, what's wrong? What did I do? And I'm like, no, nothing. And then I'm just yeah, this stupid person commented on my Instagram. I don't like it. So yeah, it definitely ruins your mood. I mean, you're still human. You're still 22 and in the beginning of your life, I'd say.
But it never stops you.
It never stops me, no, because I feel like this is just the reality, it's unfortunate that Muslims, we get hate from non-Muslims, but unfortunately we get also hate from Muslims, so it's part of, I think, being religious or being, in this community.
Do you have any inspiration in terms of making a video or your goal in life? Do you have any inspiration?
Well, goal in life, that's very hard because I'm 22 and everything changed in my life 2 years ago when I started vlogging, and I was just a student, so everything changed. Because suddenly you have a company, you have a full-time job, you travel the world, not things that normal 22-year-old person would do. So really a goal in life, I don't feel like at the moment I have a goal in life, because I am somebody, I know it sounds like people think, oh, she doesn't have any ambition in life, but I feel like I don't like to plan out my life like this is going to be my goal. Of course, I want to be like, I want to inspire people, want to change. I want to bring the, the hijabi woman, the hijaber as you call it here, to like the mainstream market, to like mainstream fashion, mainstream life in general in Europe, for example. But I feel like there's no specific goal for me because I feel like I'm just gonna go with the flow, and life is very big, and now I'm vlogging. Maybe after 10 years, who knows, I decide to become somebody else, do something else.
How do you use your platform in social media to be like the ambassador of Muslim fashion in Netherlands?
Yeah, I think, like I said, ambassador maybe is like a big word because I don't want to represent every Muslimah, but I do feel like I see my platform as, just I'd say like a mirror or a reflection of the majority of the Muslim girls living in the Netherlands, because I feel like non-Muslims, they have this like perception of like a girl wearing the hijab, like she's forced, she's sad, and things like that. And I feel like with my platform I want to show that's not the case, that we're all like happy women, we all achieve things, and we're successful in what we do, and we just wear the hijab and nothing changes.
Yeah. Last questions. Tell us something that you never mention it on your Instagram account or your any social media, and surprise us.
All right. Well, I don't really know about this one. It's really hard because I am not the person to have a lot of surprises. But I think with me, a lot of people think that I am like stuck up and I don't like to talk to people, or they have like this vision about me. I don't know how, but it's like always when I meet people, they're like, oh my god, you're so nice in real life, and I'm like, what? I'm always like this. I'm really silly. If you would ever like ask my husband, he would tell you like 2 million stories, maybe even more, about how crazy I can be. I love doing crazy things in life. I do so many, I'm just, in general, I would consider myself to be a quite, funny person. I like to have fun and silly things.
3 words describe Ruba Zai. I
am ambitious, definitely. I'm crazy, and I'm silly.
Okay.
And I'm kind too. That's number 4.